Hi everybody, it's Haley, and we're back for Your Turn to Die, Part 3. We're entering the main game for Chapter 1. So, yeah, very excited to see who's going to die. It's gonna be 2 people. This game's mean. So, with that, let's just get into it. There's just one thing I want to say up front. Thanks. Well, it's just a short one. I'm nervous, but I'll say it. You see, I'm the Keymaster. Huh? I was unsure whether I should keep quiet, but I want to avoid us all dying, so... What is so saying? The Keymaster is me. Really? That's the truth, ain't it? If nobody else is gonna name themselves, then yeah, I'll believe it. I'm the Keymaster, say nothing. Say nothing. I don't know. Is it right for me to announce myself right now? As Miley explained it, there's one Keymaster. So is lying. I can't imagine anything else. Is that a fact? No, I'm afraid I can't believe that easily. But for the current time, so, I will trust you are the Keymaster. Thanks. I'll do my best. Ah, well, looks like everybody's accepted it. Let's get back to the main thread. Listen, the roles are written on the cards only really become important come the final vote. First of all, our priority is looking for suspicious characters. Really might be someone on the side of the kidnappers lurking, after all. I can't understand what So's thinking. But for now, I just have to focus on this discussion we're going to have. Think we just gotta choose the most suspicious, least cooperative person here. I've already settled on my pick. Huh? Curse me if you wanna. Gonby, I'm voting for you! What about it? Say what? Do what you like. Dumbass, what are you talking about? That means you'll die. You're the fools. Just think for a second. How do you mean that? This vote shouldn't be focused on one point. Indeed, this is the preliminary vote. If we were to unanimously vote for Mr. Gonby, Gonby would be our only choice for the final vote. Oh man, and if Gonby is the sacrifice or the Keymaster, we're all done for? It's not as if we freely chose which role cards we got, right? We were guided into picking them up. There is a possibility that the kidnappers granted the least trustworthy Mr. Gonby a special role for their own amusement. And now, the chaos ensues. I'll watch closely as you all flail about. Damn it. Ugh, this game is even more malicious than I thought. If we want to survive, we need to assemble as close to 5 candidates as we can. We gotta suspect 5 people? This is the worst. An oppressive air covers the area. Already beaten at the first push. I'll make a topic for you. Sarah Cheetowin, I will vote for you. Have you anything to say back? Eh? Hold on, Sarah's like our leader. What's your basis? Haha. Then why don't we discuss whether her actions are suspicious or not? I found it suspicious from the word go, how a mere high school girl became a leader. Sarah's almost always acted with others. She couldn't do anything suspicious, right? Doubting the others is one thing, but doubting Sarah? You're awful. Sarah, talk back to him. Gonby's just got the wrong idea about you. You sure have a lot of friends. Have at you, Sarah Cheetawin. I've even see through to the reason why the others have submitted to you. What do you mean by that? You alone have a weapon. The only one. A weapon? That's right. You possess all that can be called a weapon in this place, and stand supreme. You're an accursed dictator. I drew out a new statement. If I can refute it, even Gombi should quiet down. Doubting the others is one thing, but doubting Sarah? You're awful. I want him to repent for saying that. He must! Please calm down now. Sorry. Yeesh, that guy seems pretty stubborn, huh? Ought to present some clear evidence to refute him. Shove some evidence in his face like last time. Yep, I've got this. Okay, they just want me to do that. So cool! When selecting items, you can sometimes view a second page by touching the description. So, Rulebook 1, 5 people are nominated by preliminary vote. In the final vote, 1 victim must be chosen. If fewer than 5 in preliminaries, final vote uses that many. If only 1, victim is chosen with no final vote. Rulebook 2, Commoner, no powers, Keymaster, all die if chosen. Sacrifice, has 2 votes but lives only if chosen. Sage, knows who the Keymaster is via divination, but cannot lie about the results of divination. Long narrow box, a box with a note saying, please use as you wish. There are numbers resembling a code inside. Torn paper, a note with some names including Professor Mishima. There's also the name Alice Yabusame. Ah. This is it. Take a look at this, please. This box was in the kitchen. It says, please use as you wish, yet there was nothing inside to use. What of it? All that's left is an impression made by a kitchen knife. What? A kitchen knife? Yep, by the time Sarah checked it, it was gone. Somebody probably went and took it. The kitchen was locked the whole time, and Miss Sarah very rarely acted alone. So surely she could not have taken it. How are you staying so calm? Like, who was it? Who took the knife? Who did take the knife? A very important question. That's not relevant. That's not relevant right now. There's no need to prove everything. That's not relevant right now. How could it not be? The point I'm making is that I don't have control of all the weapons, so I didn't earn this trust by force. Ugh. That's right. I can't fall into my opponent's trap. Look at you feeling all pleased. Very well. I'll speak no more. You trusting fools can just suspect one another. Right. There's no time to celebrate. With Gombi quiet, it just means we have to talk. What should I say? Who should we distrust? I've resolved on an answer. Kyutaro. Letting this in silence is the most inane plan we could take. That's why I'm gonna say it. In all our searching and discussions, who are the biggest burdens and the most weak? Kana, Jin, now? I'm talking about you 3. Bro, what the fuck? They're kids. You couldn't. Are you shitting me? You think you ain't gonna get picked just 'cause you got strength? Then go ahead and vote for me. What? Vote what your will tells ya. If you think I'm useless, then take responsibility and kill me, Reiko. That's what I mean by resolve. Now, Kana, Jin, tell him, use your words to prove your worth. I searched as best I could, and I found things. Lots of things. Kana... Jin, if you don't talk, it's over. Don't tell me none of y'all are thinking you'd be fine dying, right? Looks bad, Sarah. Kyutaro is serious. What should I draw it out of him? That's something only you can do. Only I can. I know I dragged you down, but I did give it my all. I'm begging you, please don't cut me out. Now, please calm down, step back and think. Please calm down. Now, please, you need to be calm, especially in times like this. Oh, sorry. Maybe she's regained a little composure. I searched the second floor rooms myself, but sorry, I wasn't able to find anything that seemed important. But I'm begging you, Sarah. Now stuck up for me. I want to protect her. Kana. Sarah. What's the matter, Kana? You want to say something, right? Are you afraid? You want to say something, right? Come out and say it. Kana doesn't care what happens anymore. Kana? Even if she's chosen, it's fine. Jin, say something, anything. Kyutaro's not so scary. Kyutaro's not so scary. It's okay. It's okay. Big Sis Sarah's here. Do you want to say something? No good. Jin's keeping his silence. Alright, Kyutaro, what do you have to say? Don't tell me none of y'all are thinking you'd be fine dying, right? Sarah, I'm serious about this. There's someone wishing they were dead. I won't stand for it. Okay. Wait. Kana doesn't really mind if she's picked. What? She's had enough. Kana just wants to go to her sister. Kana, don't be ridiculous. I'm just tired. You gotta be kidding. You really want to die without a peep? Please, wait. Miss Kana, are you serious, or is this an act? Kana won't say anything else. Please do what you want. This is troubling. Miss Kana may have drawn the sacrifice card. Sacrifice? The sacrifice must be chosen to survive. Thus, they would put on a one-man show. Yet she's got enough motive that we could believe she actually wants to die. Then no picking her for now, right? Not participating in the discussion as to earn herself votes? I can't imagine Kana playing those sorts of mind games. Unless someone suggested it to her. Everyone, let's just put the subject of Kana aside for now. Can't know her true intent after all. First, why don't we hear from Jin and Miss Now too, and then make our decision? So, are you protecting Kana? Don't decide, we're done here. Are you protecting Kana? Is it just me, or are you protecting Kana? Miss Sarah, I can't afford to do that. I just don't want to waste our time. Don't want to be scrambling before the vote, right? That's right, Sarah. You can't deny these two time to justify themselves. I have no proof. I'll back off. Sorry if I'm being overbearing, but I do have the role of guiding everybody, since I'm the keymaster and all. So, for now, Jin, could we get some proper statements from you? Meow. Yeah, that's right. Jin, be a man. Tell him what you gotta say. I hate the expression, be a man. Fuck gender. I mean, you know. Fuck gender expectations. Meow, meow. Jin's frightened, and it's you crude-ass men to blame. We've got no time. Jin, prove that you've been useful to everybody. Jin is trembling. Kindly question, fiercely question, look him in the eye. Let's look him in the eye. Jin? It's no good, he's close to his heart. Okay. Jin's frightened. You say something too, Sarah. Reiko, can you recall anything in particular that Jin did? Come to think of it, Jin said he found something amazing searching for that second floor room. Searching that second floor room. What exactly was it? People who drag things down are doomed to die sooner or later. That's true for me. And it's true for you too, right? Don't matter if you're an adult or a kid right now. Kyutaro is serious. Kyutaro is something. Jin, it's okay. Can you try to remember what you've seen and noticed in this place? Okay. Jin, you're a big boy, right? I know you've done a great job here. Be brave and speak. It's no good. There we go. Jin, show it to him. The amazing thing you found searching the second floor room. Amazing thing? I dunno anything about that, meow. What'd you say? Reiko, you got a fine attitude, but see here. It ain't right to go and spout lies to protect people, alright? Ugh. No, I tell you, I'm not lying. Somebody's gotta die in his place. Maybe it'll be you. Hold the hell up. Oof, big sis Reiko. We need to spur on Jin. Instigate. You see, Jin? Reiko's being called a liar just for speaking up for you. Don't you feel bad? I do, meow, but... What a cowardly kid. You call yourself a man... Oh. Prompted me to save. Ah. The discussion is stuck in equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. I need to swing the needle to either side, or this balance will never collapse. I don't need, an explanation. Nobody's gonna lend a head if you're silent. Sorry, I'm misspeaking a lot today. Sorry. Nobody's gonna lend a hand if you're silent. Okay. Kyutaro is right. Jin, please say something. It doesn't matter what. But I mean... You won't get special treatment, kid. I didn't see anything, meow. Oh, really? So was everything Reiko said a lie? No, meow, but I didn't... Jin, you gotta just be lying, right? Big sis Reiko's got it wrong, woof. why are you being stubborn about this? I just didn't want to believe that thing, woof. I didn't want to show that thing and make everyone worry, meow. Make us worry? Are you defending someone? Don't brood over it alone. Don't brood over it alone. Yeah, big sis Sarah. I believe you, Jin. Whatever strange thing you present, I'll handle it. Okay, meow. Yay! Seeing big sis Reiko get yelled at by the muscle gorilla really ticked me off, meow. Just so you know, I take gorilla as a compliment. Woof, I believe you too, big sis Sarah. Yeah! So, I was trying to put together the paper scraps from the shredder thingy on the second floor, meow. But then, woof, taking a look in there, I noticed some hand-torn paper too, meow. And there, woof, it said that big sis Sarah was a murderer. Huh? What? What are you on about? Kyutaro, please don't shout. But what's the meaning of this? I need to get more details. But I believe in big sis Sarah, woof. What should I ask first? Was it handwritten? Was it a letter? Do you have the letter? Do you have the letter? If you have it, could you show it to me? Oh yeah, I have it, meow. Look at it, woof. What's this? It feels familiar. What to do? Should I have him add that info to the statement? Yes. So that's important, woof? Got it, meow. I'll state it loud and clear, woof. Oh, we can't look at it. Okay. Let me see. Oh wait, here we go. Oh. No, we can't look at it. Okay, here we go. "15.5% Sarah Cheetowin, murderer. 9.9% Naomichi Kurumada, high school student. 9.5% Keiji Shinogi, detective. 8.8% Kyutaro Bibi, Burgerberg, high school teacher." Well, that's not correct. So, I think these might go to the other paper that we have. This letter, or whatever it was it addressed to someone else? So let me think. Yeah, it felt sort of like a list, so it didn't seem like a message, meow. I wonder, should I have him add that info to the statement? No. I want to hear what he says about... this letter, or whatever it was it handwritten? I think so, meow. This is it! What is it, meow? Take a look at this. It's a piece of paper I picked up. Meow? This looks just like the one you have, right? This is Jin's. Similar, woof. Totally the same, woof. if you notice, the fact that Kyutaro is listed as a high school teacher is weird too. Look at this. If you remove the left half and connect it to the piece I have... Meow? They connected, woof! The tear matches up perfectly. Why is that? They were torn in a stack. That's it, multiple sheets were torn all at once. If you took these sheets and stacked them like this, and then tore it would produce these results. In other words, there were at least 2 of these sheets stacked together. Is that it, Wolf? Since they fit together so cleanly, of course misunderstandings would happen. Yay! Thank goodness, Meow! But you know, what are these sheets in the first place? They are creepy, aren't they? The professor's name is on here, and even some people I don't know. And whatever could the percentages on the side be? Anyway, I've proved I was useful for exploring, Meow. And now I'm glad that Big Sis Sarah wasn't a murderer after... Eh? Then who is a murderer, Meow? As far as this shows, that would be... Alice Yabusame. Yabusame? That sounds kind of familiar, Meow. There's only one person here with the last name Yabusame. Please identify Yabusame. Select Reiko as Yabusame? Yes. Reiko, as I recall, you're Reiko Yabusame, aren't you? Yeah, I'm Reiko Yabusame. And so what? Just coincidence, right? I don't know anybody with that name. Uh-huh. Sarah, what do you think? Reiko is an alias. Reiko and Alice are different. Reiko and Alice are different. Like Reiko says, I think there's a separate person called Alice. Why's that? The blackboard in the bar. That blackboard had a list of people who could and couldn't drink. And it said both Reiko and Alice. Come to think of it, when I was searching, I found some chalk on the floor. So, it's not impossible it was changed. You've got it wrong. It's not me. Besides, handwritten pieces of paper, anybody could make those, right? If they had a pen, sure. Oof. Big Sis Reiko can't be a murderer, Wolf. Then, should we call it a relative's name? I remembered. My brother. It's my brother's name. Alice is your brother, not your sister? Even your excuses are becoming illogical. It ain't an excuse. Reiko, tell the truth. Believe me, Reiko, Sarah, help me. Say nothing. Sarah, damn it, Wait! It's me! I'm Alice, okay? Huh? I'm Alice, I'm telling you. Reiko did nothing wrong. It's a misunderstanding. Listen, we're in the middle of a serious discussion right now. And I'm being serious too. Reiko is my little sister. You for real? Couldn't hide it, huh? This guy's real name is Alice Yabusame. He's my older brother. Then the murderer is me. I lied about being a thief. I went to prison for killing someone. Isn't this guy some serious bad news? Yes, that's right. Indeed, I am a damned criminal. And Reiko cut me off as well, saying to never show her my mug again. And yet, it's not even funny to think we'd reunite in this place. Me and him are total strangers at this point. I didn't want Kana and the rest being scared of me because of this guy, so when he woke up I told him to hide our relation. Right after you went to look for Now. So that's it. I'm a simple murderer, but Reiko is different. She's a good and proper person. That's all I wanted to say. Damn it all. So, you deny any connection with the kidnappers? Right. Why I was brought here, I still don't know. Suppose I can't expect trust or anything, can I? It's just the ramblings of a killer. Despite us talking about Jin, we've got some unexpected information there. There are still many more points of interest, but there's no time. I want to hear Now's justification soon enough. What do you think? Me? That's fine, right, Miss Sarah? I agree. No helping it. We should move to the next topic. Well then, Miss Now, please give us your justification. I see a lot that's illogical about Now's actions. Illogical, eh? Aren't you curious what she was up to in the kitchen, holding the box with Mishima? Tell me what you were doing then, Miss Now. Because of the body collection announcement, I went into a panic. I took the box and just sat and hid in the kitchen. I didn't even touch anything in the room. I know I troubled you all a lot, but I didn't want to lose him. After everyone else, I inspected the kitchen and found no signs of any trickery. Perhaps she truly was just hiding. Well, I mean, there's a big kitchen knife missing, so... Was that you? Sitting in the dark, I asked him questions again and again, even though I wouldn't get an answer. Miss Sarah, you searched before me, so you should be aware of this as well. I see a lot that's illogical about Now's actions. Aren't you curious what she was doing in that room? I wonder if she really was just hiding. So seems to want to imply something. This is it. Can you guess who I'm thinking of every time I say that? It's from my favorite game of all time. Did you really not touch anything? Huh? The kitchen had been locked until then, and after you left Now, we obtained this long, narrow box. There was nothing inside. Only Now could have taken the knife out of it. I don't know anything about that. Hold on. When and how did Now find the key to the kitchen anyway? It was open. Huh? The kitchen door was unlocked at the time, so I ran in and locked it from the inside. Then somebody else went in first, Meow. That's who took the knife, Woof. First, I carried Alice over to the pink room. At that time, someone dug through the kitchen, took the knife, and left. Finally, Now went into the kitchen with the box and locked herself in. Does the timing work out? Maybe that's logical? It's super sketchy, though. It's not sketchy in the least. I'll tell you anything. Well then, Miss Now, tell us what you were doing in the kitchen. The whole time I just sat and held the box. I didn't move an inch. Well, guess you'll just have to break the ice, Sarah. Yeah, I need to ask her about that. Sitting in the dark, I asked him questions again and again, even though I wouldn't get an answer. If she never let it go, then wonder why the box was empty. We'll just have to ask her. So you're lying, huh, now? What? There was nothing in the box. Nothing at all. What? That can't be right. It's true now. What's that? I don't know anything. The professor was with me the whole time. Where did he go? Is this an act? Now ain't that kind of gal. There's gotta be a reason it vanished. The mystery of the vanishing head. If now is just acting, then can't really put together why she'd need to lie to us here. What's going on? I don't understand. I certainly lost sight of myself, but I've done nothing suspicious, and I don't know why it disappeared. Now respected Professor Mishima, maybe her shock was so great that she unconsciously did something strange. It must have gotten swapped at some point with another box the kidnappers prepared. The contents of the box warped, meow, like a dimensional teleporter thing, woof. Miss now being manipulated by the kidnappers. Is that a possibility? Is there no good lead? To me, Professor Mishima was a very, very important figure. Losing Professor Mishima in the vote. Were you angry? Not so much angry. I was sad. It was so depressing and painful. I didn't want to believe it was reality. You were sad? Yes, you'd understand, right, Sarah? Wasn't she curious about who voted for Professor Mishima? Maybe she was on the kidnapper's side to start, or maybe brainwashed or something. Doubting doesn't feel good, does it? It's not like we always act in the most logical way, right? This was after that awful vote. If I felt what now felt, I'd... If you felt like now, what would you do? Would you be sad? Would you be sad? Joe, if you lost someone precious yourself, you'd be sad, right? Rather than grieve, I might just snap. Snap? Like, who the hell voted for Sarah? I'd look for the culprit on the spot. Of course, I'd know full well it was Miley to blame, but I might take my anger on everybody else. That's what I mean. You don't always follow logic. Yeah, maybe so. If someone else killed them, anger would be a natural response. I mean, this place is full of crap like that. The kitchen was pitch black. It got swapped in the dark when she wouldn't notice. This place must be a hyper-advanced mansion, meow. Jen. Big sis now isn't a bad person, meow. Do something, woof. Now, I'm a little curious, huh? Maybe I've just got a rough disposition, but why didn't you think about looking for the culprit? I mean, it wasn't an accident. It's because of the votes that such a terrible thing happened to someone you deeply respected. Ain't it more natural to get angry? I don't think so at all. Since I knew no one's votes had any ill will. Maybe you didn't respect him. What are you? Maybe Miss Now and Professor Mishima didn't have any bond at all. Then I could understand her mindset of not seeking out the culprit. How awful. You're awful! Just awful! I truly did! Sarah, what do you think? I think their bond is real. Those two seem to have a great relationship. I can't point to some logical proof. There was just something about it. Now being that distraught couldn't be an act. And yes, there must be some reason for the professor's disappearing head. The collar. Huh? Suppose Miss Now didn't stick Professor Mishima in the box out of affection for him. Rather, maybe her objective was to retrieve the collar on his neck? In other words, information that Miley failed to retrieve? You trying to say Now collected the collar in place of the kidnappers? Dunno. However, I should note, your friendly policeman wasn't able to investigate that caller because Now was there. Hey, you being serious? What? What are you talking about? I don't know anything. Please, just stop it. Then tell us, why didn't you care who the culprit was after the vote? Because Professor Mishima was killed by the people who voted for him. You stop right there, Joe. Stop it. Don't say another word. I'm begging you. I'll tell you everything. What? I overheard all of it. It was just before the vote. Mishima said something quiet enough that only somebody real close could hear. Miss Now. Miss Now. Let us vote for each other, Miss Now. He said that? Thinking the vote was just a test, I'm sure Now voted for Mishima like he asked. But Mishima voted for himself. To protect his student, just in case? That's why Now didn't look for the culprit. Don't bring up any ill will crap, because it doesn't matter. His death was an accident. Now, if I hadn't voted for him... I'm sorry Now. All this time I'd been thinking whoever voted for another person must have had bad intentions, just 'cause I voted for myself. What? Wait, Joe, you voted for yourself? Huh? Yeah. So, didn't you tell me you voted for Joe? No way, I didn't say anything like that. What's this about, so? Don't worry about it, everybody. Miss Sarah asked me who I voted for, so I just told her whatever. She's so diligent, she must have taken it seriously. This guy, he's a huge liar. So, ultimately, are we just going to ignore the missing head? That's still a big mystery, but seems like Now did nothing wrong, least. Maybe Reiko had the right idea and it got swapped out at some point. Just discussing it's pointless, woof. Let's talk about what gorilla next. Let's talk about that gorilla next, meow. For real? You okay ignoring it, Sarah? The disappearing head. Let's go to the next topic. I'm still curious. Let's go to the next topic. Oh? Sorry, that was bad manners. Hey guys, you're never going to solve anything like this. But I think it's wonderful you can trust each other this much after just meeting, you know? But, well, bad people always feign innocence. You trying to say Now's a bad person? I just remembered something. That Miss Now's the one who attacked me. What? That was a close one. If I hadn't remembered that, she could have gotten away clean. Is this true or a lie? Question now, shut So's mouth. Don't get in the way, Sarah. Irk. I'll hear out anything, Miss Now. Now's your only chance to tell the truth. If we're going to argue until one of us loses trust, I'll have to do my best too. Tell me, do you have that courage? I did hit So. For real? Everyone's turning into Ryuji from Persona 5. You're joking, right? Why now? I was threatened. By who? Kai. Kai threatened me to strike So in the head. After the body collection announcement, I ran with the box to the cafeteria where, suddenly, Kai pulled me by the hand and pushed me into the kitchen. Remain quiet. If you hide here, you won't be found. Okay. Kai protected me. It's quite admirable of you to stand up to the kidnappers, Miss Now. Please, don't tell anyone about this. Once Kai knew the situation, he made me a proposal. Well then, Miss Now, would you indulge a request of mine? What kind of request? That is enough. Don't be a wet blanket. We were just getting to the good part. I am astonished you would tell such a lie, Miss Now. It's not a lie. Kai, you deny threatening her? Indeed. If she had been threatened, she would surely tell all at the start. For Miss Now had no reason to defend me. It is quite different from when Alice stood up for Miss Reiko. Awful. You're awful, Kai. Okay. This is my 4th time going through these options. This is really a confusing one to me. I don't really follow this. We'll get there eventually through at least process of elimination. Okay, I couldn't open the kitchen. Like Now says, she couldn't open the door to the kitchen. And neither could I. In fact, the kitchen key was beyond the iron bars on the 2nd floor, yes? I did not go to the 2nd floor. How do you explain the key's presence there? The door had been picked open, the key was thrown from 1st floor to 2nd floor. That's it. There were iron bars just up the stairs from the 1st floor. The key was thrown through the gaps. Is that so? I understand. However, supposing I guided Miss Now to the kitchen, do you believe I could threaten her? I would need a weakness to threaten with. No, if you had the kitchen knife, you would be able to threaten her. Then let us suppose I could indeed. Why would I have Miss Now attack So? There's no point in using Miss Now. You must have had it out for So. Wrong. You had Now do it because there was a chance So would see your face. Oh god. I picked that one incorrectly again. My brain sometimes just does not line up with games the way that the game wants me to logic things, so I know what happened, but like sometimes it's hard for me to show my work, so to speak, like math. Wouldn't it be better to hit him yourself? Indeed, as I have greater arm strength. There wasn't anything deep enough for resentment, which meant he had an objective not tied to So. If you insist that's the case, what objective could I have had? To steal something, perhaps? To destroy our trust in our allies? To steal something? So you admit it, Kai. Oh, what are you referring to? Kai, you wanted to steal the laptop So had. I remember now. Kai said he'd defend me on the condition that he received the laptop. You ought to remember the important part first. She lost herself enough to knock a dude out. Of course her memory's gonna be fuzzy. I'm sorry, but now I remember it clearly. Do you understand, Miss Now? Please retrieve the laptop from So in the hidden room. I can't. If he sees me, he'll call for Sarah. Then you may borrow my frying pan. Approach from behind. Understand? Do not worry. Your strength is such that even a forceful whack with this will not kill. But if you refuse, I will hand this key to someone else. That's... Please, Miss Now. I am not the only one who will be in trouble if I do not get that laptop. Miss Sarah will be as well. Sarah? But that was all a lie, wasn't it? Kai didn't keep his promise. Kai must be the one who took the professor away. Might not necessarily be a lie, actually. Huh? The laptop is password locked. considering that, why do you think Kai would be so serious about taking it? Because the password was easy to guess. What a stupid explanation, but it's actually the correct one. The password was easily guessable. Wait, if you know that, you unlocked it? Of course! What? Didn't you say you couldn't see anything? Yeah, but that was a lie. Another lie? See, the password was Cheetawin. Huh? It's Cheetawin? What a bizarre lie. Sorry to say, but it's true. I tried typing in everyone's names, and my last attempt was trustworthy Miss Sarah's last name, Cheetawin. Imagine my shock. I've never seen that laptop in my life. Of course, I know this isn't your laptop, Miss Sarah. Then it's Kai's, isn't it? You read the emails? So, you admit it. What in the world is this? I wanted to read them all. If only Miss Now hadn't whacked me. Ugh. Well now, what did they say? I remember them well. As planned, 17 people have been secured. That's what it said. Among the emails on Kai's laptop was one saying, as planned, 17 people have been secured. I was able to read 4 emails, all of them sent from Kai to some other person. Though all the addresses were different. Nonsense addresses that seemed like codes. I'm guessing that was a security measure to hide who they were being sent to. I'll recount them starting from the oldest, okay? First email. As planned, 17 people have been secured. Just in case, is there no error in the date of the death game? Everything is proceeding smoothly. Second email. I feel a deep affection for Miss Sarah as well. I will certainly protect her. I am prepared to offer myself up for the Cheetawins. Third email. It's about time. If any harm comes to Sarah Cheetawin, I will stand against even you as an enemy. Fourth email. Miss Sarah is looking forward to the games. Surely her friend will also take part. And that's what they said. What in the world? Death game. You gotta be shitting me. Clearly he's talking about this. Kai, this has gotta be wrong, right? You can't be with the kidnappers, yeah? Well now, were the apron scoundrel and Sarah Cheetawin acquainted? I wouldn't say acquainted. Kai is the man who stalked me. You don't think the friend is Joe? Eh? Me? I inferred that as much myself. It's a fact that Kai knew about this death game. He's with the kidnappers. And more terrifying yet, Miss Sarah and Joe are with them too. How dare you? How dare you say that? If we were with the kidnappers, obviously we wouldn't do that dangerous trial. We can't even trust the contents of those emails to start with. What if So is just making it up as he goes? If So's opinion catches on like this, we'll be in danger. You can gather as much from the emails. As planned, 17 people have been secured. Just in case, is there no error in the date of the death game? Okay, he's just rereading the emails from his memory. Also, I don't know how obvious it is, but my eye is having an allergic reaction to probably pollen or something, and so that eye specifically has looked like I'm from No, I'm Not a Human for like a week now, which is very frustrating, so I hadn't been able to record for a few days. And yeah, it's like kind of strained, but it is getting better. So maybe I wouldn't be shot immediately and no, I'm not a human, but I don't know. Huh, so you won't admit it. Obviously, we nearly died in the first trial too. Yes, that's right, something that terrifying. There's no point in doing it yourself, is there? Did you really do the trial? You can't prove it, can you? You cannot prove yourself either, though if we had the laptop here, your lies would be exposed as well. Even after your threat was exposed, you're still staying stubborn, eh? For argument's sake, I might accept Kai's a bad guy, but I can't get these two being our enemies. Huh? Back in Russian roulette, it was Sarah and Joe being there that got us through safe. Big sis Sarah got me out of the cage, meow. You look weak, but you're real cheeky, woof. Hold on a second. That isn't what... Just making sure here, but you didn't read the emails wrong, did you? Huh? How strange. What's the matter, everybody? Think calmly now. Look, Kai and Now's actions were proven. Now hit me, made a big bump even. Doubting me now? It's illogical. This is just weird. Why does everybody believe Miss Sarah? How pitiful. It seems the difference in trust between you is the difference between heaven and earth. What the hell? Open your eyes, everybody. I'm telling you what's right. Corner him, offer a helping hand. I'm gonna offer a helping hand. So, even your words can't be fully denied, I don't think. Myself, I have no connections to this kidnappers. However, I'm also questioning who Kai really is. So, it's thanks to you that became evident. What do you mean, thanks to me? Aw, he's got a little tear. Enough. Amazing, Miss Sarah. You're a prodigy at seizing people's hearts. Shameful, the rest of you, the riffraff. Don't you value your lives? Don't you doubt when others are kind? Do you not even have brains to think for yourselves? Death is just a matter of time for you. That's the way weaklings live. What the hell's happened to you? I've given up on all you incompetents. Worthless, every one of you. The loner snapped, meow. I'm scared, wolf. I can't count on any of you anymore. Miss Sarah, let's talk it out ourselves. This is the fastest way. Such a good character. Are those emails not just one of your lies, so... You sure do want to call me a liar, it seems. If you can't believe it, why not close your ears, and I'll carry the conversation how I like. I need to beat him on his terms, or I won't be able to shut him up. So, earlier you said that they were all sent to different email addresses. What about it? That means saying they all went to one person is just your own assumption. I'm pretty confident in it myself, though I suppose there's no proof. Well, I'm just claiming it anyway. I understand how Kai is suspicious. Even suspicious of me is inevitable, but suspecting the three of us as a group isn't right. You're just presenting this in a manipulative way. Geez, that's a sharp remark. Well, I'll say it like this for you. Wait, please, Joe's name isn't even mentioned in the email. Making a conclusion off of that is letting your assumptions go wild. You like personal attacks, huh, Miss Sarah? Ah, well, I guess I'll acknowledge it. That said, I'm not going to let you escape. After all this, do you still deny any relation to Kai? Of course I will. Isn't this all conjecture anyway? What's that? You provide some proof too, so prove those emails were there. Funny you say that after you guys stole it. So unfortunately, I don't have proof. Then we're in the same situation. I'm denying those emails. I definitely did not just replay this section like 5 times in order to get every answer right, just in case it changed the dialogue. It didn't. You can get anything wrong. I'm exhausted. I feel kind of sick. I think I refuted nearly all his remarks, and yet, why? Why is there this air of swirling suspicion? We only damaged our own trust. Get a grip, everybody. Doubting Sarah isn't right. You want us all to be killed off? Hey, what do you think would be worst for you? If a guy like me with no trust were a traitor? No, that can't be it. It'd be if Miss Sarah was your enemy, right? Now see here. Yes, yes, your attention, please. Sorry to intrude while you're getting all fired up. It's nearly time for the preliminary vote. What? Wait, at a time like this? The hell do we do? We've got no conclusions. How are we gonna make a vote without regrets? What can I say now? I'm the keymaster. Meow? If I let this chance go, I'll never have a chance to say it. Should have said that sooner. Saying that now just makes you more suspicious, you know. Even so, I'm saying it, so I won't be beaten by you. Let's do the vote already. And now, it's your turn to die, Miss Sarah. Please choose who to vote for. I'm gonna be altruistic and say me. All votes have been received. Displaying results. Dang. So Sarah got 3 votes, Joe got 2 votes, Kana got 2 votes, So got 2 votes, and Kai got 3 votes. Fear is welling up inside me. What do you think of the results? 5 will proceed to the final vote. Kana Kazuchi, Kai Sato, Joe Tazuna. Why me? So Hiyori. I see. Sarah Cheetoin will die. One of us 5 will with certainty. I don't want to die. Am I safe? You're kidding, me too? Woohoo! Dumbasses, it's the next part that's seriously bad. Our votes will decide our fates. Do we have to choose? Big Sis Sarah. Why me? I've tried so hard. And not just for myself. It was so everyone could escape, so why? I don't want to die, I don't... Get a grip, Sarah. I mean, hey now, Sarah. Your friendly policeman's with ya. KG. Listen, everybody, we need to narrow it down to just one person. Forget your sympathy and your grudges, just remember the roles. If we choose the Keymaster or sacrifice, we all die. Yes, indeed. We're far from safe at all, absolutely. Oh, hey, is one of us a sage? If we've got a sage on our side, they'll know who's the Keymaster. Don't tell me there isn't, Meow. This is the worst. So it's one of the 5? Nothing to be done. There's only one course of action. Have the 5 prove it with words. Isn't that right, Sarah? Yes, exactly. I'll prove to you who the real Keymaster is. Good. Remember people's words and actions in discussion. That's where the path to victory lies. The final 20 minutes. Please use this endlessly short time effectively. I'll be praying. You don't all perish. Miley quietly sat in the chair again. The final battle begins. Alright, let's not be hasty. Anyone wants to confess their role, go ahead. Okie dokie. If anyone wants to confess the role of their card, let's go in order. I have nothing to say. Kana. I have little to say myself. You're free to imagine what you wish. I'm the Keymaster. I'm the one who's been saying it from the start. Honestly, this beanie sack of shit can't be trusted. Makes my blood run cold. I'll believe in so. And whoever tries to protect him is the sage. That's where we ought to aim. Why aim for the sage, Wolf? The sage can divine, but if they're outed, it's over. Like, oh, if that's a sage, I can vote for him. So the sage can't confess? Meow. Hey, yeah, if Kana really wants to die, wouldn't she say I'm the sage? Also, the sacrifice gets to vote twice, right? Is the sacrifice someone who received 2 votes? This is hard, meow. Don't want to sacrifice, Wolf. Joe, you're not talking. What's your role? Who cares? Okay then. And Sarah, you're the Keymaster? Yes! Okay, that's all our statements. Let's give this some real focus, everybody. Oh yeah, Sarah, if you want to review the rules, ask me anytime, though we don't have much time. Don't give me that look, Sarah. Why don't you want to say? Me saying something now is just suspicious, right? That's why I ain't gonna say. I don't think he really changed his statement, but... I have nothing to say. There's nothing to speak about. Please, Kana, anything. Give me information. I'm sorry. Ugh, we don't have time. The sage is the easiest one for us to vote for. If they can divine, you can identify him right away. So it's a mystery to me why Kana wouldn't just call herself the sage. You've got scary eyes, Sarah. Now might not be the time to bother with him. Honest, I gotta go with my heart more than my reason. And that beanie guy's bad news. Can't ask him about shit. The sacrifice gets to vote twice, right? Is the sacrifice someone who received 2 votes? I thought we could exclude anyone with 1 vote or less from being the sacrifice, but everyone had 2 or more votes. Ugh. I have rather little to say. You are free to imagine what you wish. I have 0 trust after the incident with so anything I say. Do you admit you're with the kidnappers? If I denied it, would you believe me? I'll check anyway. Do you deny it? Well now, I wonder. Oh, sorry, my eye just, like, rioted. Oh, wow. Well, we're in the end stage of the trial, so it'll be good. But, just ignore any tears that come down. It's not me getting emotional over the story. This is hard, meow. Don't want to massacre, Woof. Massacre has a bad sound to it, Woof. Didn't you say that word first, Jin? No, Woof. My parents would get mad if they heard me use a word like that, meow. Then who told it to you? Big Bro Joe said it before the preliminary vote, meow. If you pick Sarah, it'll be a massacre for sure. Is that why? When I think of those allying with So, it's pretty much just myself. Well, no more worry of being picked. What a show. So despicable. Joe, add what you just said. Huh? I'm just saying the same thing. No, you said something slightly different. Jin, could you tell me that again? Before the preliminary vote, Big Bro Joe said if you pick Sarah, it'll be a massacre. Woof. Joe, what did you say about your role? Huh? Well, I said I wouldn't say it. You corrected who cares into I won't say. A role you won't say. It's like that, is it? Hold on a second, Sarah. There's no time. We shouldn't be arguing, right? Should I be saying this out loud? The outcomes that result in a massacre. In other words, everyone being killed. It's when we either choose the Keymaster or the sacrifice. It's when either the Keymaster or the sacrifice is chosen as the victim. And there's only one role capable of identifying one of those. Of identifying the Keymaster. Yes, a role that shouldn't be exposed. Will I expose it myself? Joe is the sage. Joe is Sarah. Joe is the sage. I see, so that's how it is. What's the meaning of this? Following that logic, Sarah, don't you have to be the Keymaster? If that's the case, Sarah, you sold him out so you could survive. That's wrong. Sarah is trying to save everyone. She isn't someone who just thinks for herself. Hey, all that's just a strong possibility, right? Joe, you won't admit it, will ya? Guess it's come to this. But I don't plan on dying. Everyone, you gotta promise me. What do you mean? I'm the sage. I did a divination, but I haven't clearly said what the result was, because the sage can't lie about the results. I'm going to say who the Keymaster is. In exchange, I want you to not vote for me. I'm on board. Now tell us their name. Their name is... Joe? Why do I feel so uneasy? Sarah, of course! Joe. Alright! Now we look for the sacrifice between So, Kana, and Kai. I'm the sage. Meow? My reading was that So is the Keymaster. Hey! No, I am the sage. Miss Sarah was the Keymaster. My head's spinning, woof! 8 minutes to go, everyone! Okay, quit giving statements, you five. We're going to discuss this amongst ourselves first. Hurry, we've got no time. So and Kana are working together, I've got no doubt. Keiji, there ain't no way Kana's up to no good. Kana's being used by the beanie guy. He's gonna cast her aside. Don't you dare pick her. I got it, woof. Long-haired apron guy said his role last, so he's suspicious, meow. Definitely lying, woof. I was about to believe Joe earlier, but is he really the sage? We can't possibly find the answer in this little time. It pains me, but as So or Sarah could potentially be the Keymaster, we shouldn't vote for them. I know that much, but I don't know their roles. If there were some way to determine them. Is there a way to do that? There is? Oh really? That's good. I guess I'll persist until you can figure it out, Sarah. Feels like it might be possible that Joe's the sacrifice, even. We gotta think... It's being used by the beanie guy. Wonder if the beanie's planning... Okay, when they say beanie, they mean... They're referring to that So is wearing a beanie hat. Does anyone else wear a hat? I'm gonna just call it a hat now. What if the hat's planning to sacrifice Kana to save his own ass? We can't possibly find the answer in this little time. We need to reason out the roles somehow. If only we could just look at what's on the cards, then we'd know the roles. What's on the cards? Understood. Long-haired apron guy said his role last. He must have realized that if he was the only one without a role, he'd be chosen by process of elimination, meow. Who would be a safe bet, then? What's on the cards? Just maybe. 3 minutes left! Let's take a gamble on it. Listen up, everyone. This is the last discussion. Joe, I'll ask you. Right, ask me anything. What's on the Keymaster card? In other words, what's the design? Huh? You can answer, can't you? As the sage? Well done, Keji. You revealed the truth with just one question. Don't take me lightly, will ya? Obviously, it's a picture of a key. The Keymaster, so it's a key? Too bad, actually. Kana, what did it look like to you? It was a picture of a lock. Correct. The design for the Keymaster's a lock. Slipped up right at the very end, Joe. What are you talking about? I saw it for sure. A picture of a key. There's no time. This is your last chance, Sarah. The last... Right. There's no time to keep drawing out statements. I need to deal the final blow in just one action or we all lose. This is it. Right now, I'm seeing the worst outcome in my head. This is just an uncertain line of logic, an imperfect whole of the kidnapper's design. If all my guesses are correct, it's over. It's all over. Please, let me be wrong. I don't have anywhere left to go but forward. Kai. Yes? Please tell me the results of your divination. Quit it, Sarah. Talking to Kai now is just a waste of time. Believe in me. You won't say, will you, Kai? Because you can't say? What are you... It says this in Rulebook 2. The sage knows who the Keymaster is via divination, but cannot lie about the results of divination. All it says is they know who it is. Plus, they can't lie about the results. The real sage couldn't see any design. So Kai, who didn't say a design, is the sage. But if that's it, then why... Why did Joe claim to be the sage? present it all to Kai. Kai, who won't mention a design, is the sage. My fate has been set, then. Huh, so Kai was the sage. Sure enough, you had Kana lie for you. More importantly, we should listen to Kai. Kai's last words, that is. When we came to the subject of designs, I realized I was in danger. I thought I might play dumb, but it was clear I would be the most voted simply due to my lack of trust. Yet, I do not wish to die. Kai, the sacrifice is surely Joe. Joe? I'm convinced he purposely took actions that could be read as those of the sage. And thus, please vote for So. Why me? He is a dangerous man. He will certainly disturb our teamwork and lead everyone into danger. I did indeed have contact with the kidnappers, but if you let me live, I'll tell everything. I have vital information for our escape. See ya, Kai. Guys, don't be fooled. I'm the sage. It's time to vote. Please refrain from whisperings. Please don't kill me. Please choose who to vote for. Vote for Kai. Yes. All votes have been received. Displaying results. Okay, the results are 2 for Joe, 3 for So, and 7 for Kai. That's too bad. You lose, Kai. I understand. So long as you may be the sacrifice, choosing you is risky. It's more than that. If you picked me with emotion, that would be your will. But everyone chose with logic. Awful, isn't it? This vote isn't about our own wills. That's what everyone's telling themselves. How they're fooling themselves. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, everyone, enjoy yourselves as I check your answers. First, the sage. You were right, everyone. It was Kai Sato. Next, the Keymaster. The fierce battle between you two was a true sight to see. Amazing. It was Sarah Cheetawin. No, stop it. And the sacrifice. The one who dies with objective incomplete is... Please. Ta-da! It was Joe Tazuna. Well, what to say? Guys, sorry for tricking you. Dumbass, what are you sorry about? Cause of you, don't you feel bitter? I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, I just can't see you as bad guys. Even So and Alice must be good people, really. Sarah, this isn't real, it's just... Sorry, I even tricked you. Joe, stop it. I don't believe it. Sarah, you didn't vote for me. That's what made it clear. All of you guys are my friends. So work together and do your best. Last, there's something I want to say. Sure enough, it's hard for a guy and girl to say this sort of stuff to each other, huh? I love you, Sarah. You're my best friend. Yes, it's over already. Kai Sato, chosen by vote, will be the main event, whereas you're the opening act. Hurry up and die. Wait, Miley. Come, wrigglers. Suck all the blood from Joe Tazuna. Gah! Oh! Please, Miley, stop this. I'll do anything. I'll die in his place, so... Save Joe. Please help him. How cute, Sarah! Why not? I'll give you a chance. This button will slow the device connected to Joe Tazuna. Just keep pressing it. The device will be slowed the more you press, and maybe even stop. Give me that. Now keep mashing that button. Maybe you'll save him. Joe expired. Joe, please respond. Open your eyes. Ryoko, your family. You need to go home to them, don't you? Let's go to school together with Ryoko. Click, 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 click. With each press of the button, my heart crumbles. Like I'm pounding my heart with a hammer. Just stop, Sarah. It's enough. How cute you are even when you cry. You were so close. It might have stopped with just a little more. You're horrible. As if you ever intended to let me save him. It's nothing to cry about, is it? Your hard work let Joe Tazuna live just a bit longer. With each button press of yours, Joe suffered longer. How boring. Have you been broken? Oh, very well. I have no time to spare for you. For Kai Sato, you are the main event. Unfortunately, I will not let you do as you wish. I will issue my own death. What selfishness. The knife from the kitchen, as if I'll allow you suicide. Damn it. Get off, you idiot brute. Like hell, I wouldn't let you go if you killed me. Damn it, you can't activate the device. Miss Sarah, can you hear me? Joe, Listen to me, Sarah. This is resistance. Our lives toyed with to our enemies' whims. We are unable to save even a single person. As we die off, this is my feeble resistance. But it is one large step toward counterattack. It is a step I was able to take because you bought me time. It is surely not futile. I entrust them to you. Our regrets, our hopes. I am satisfied. Kai! Tazuna, wasn't today your birthday? Huh? Good memory, Cheetoin. And hey, didn't I say Joe was fine? Then you should call me Sarah yourself. Have this, Joe. What the heck? It's so cute! It's a dog keychain? My friend Ryoka wanted it at an arcade. You can take it. Then I'll wear it here till graduation. That long? Don't get it confiscated. Thanks, Sarah. Nine remain. How's Sarah? She's tossing and turning. I'm right next to you, big sis Sarah. Meow. I'll go too. I don't know what I can do, but I'll at least stay by her side. Yeah, right. This time we'll give her strength. Please, everyone, rest up a while before proceeding to the next floor. Can you go home? A funny joke. We've only just begun. Let us enjoy this, everyone. Kai, were you really a bad guy? Being bad, that makes you a good-for-nothing. And you didn't seem to me like a good-for-nothing guy. I don't know. I just don't know. I want to know everything. You're the one who said it. I don't like this. Please don't make Sarah sad. Didn't you feel anything from what Joe said? Hey. You said you were a policeman, yes? What about it? A policeman knows about murder cases, yes? Yeah, if I'm in charge of them. Do you know the crime I committed? Why? I imagine it's just a coincidence, but I killed a person once. What was the victim's name? It was Sohiori. Completed Chapter 1, Part 2. Alright, well, that there ends Chapter 1. We've completed Round 1 of the main game. Oh. You know, it really is incredible how deeply moved I am, and I know so many other players are, by these characters. You know, for how many times this death game trope has been done up until now, I really do love every character, even if they've been annoying at times. And I'm not mad at anybody. Even when they do really horrible things, I cannot blame them. Like, this is a death game, and yeah, I just, like, I've seen this structure so many times in media, but this one has really captivated me. Like, certainly back in the day, Hunger Games, and Battle Royale, and I love Squid Game, loved the final season. So, all of them had compelling characters, and yeah, this game is so good. The writing's so good. Thanks for joining me for it. No, I'm not super eloquent here at the end, and my eye probably looked kind of, no, I'm not a human-ish. But that said, thanks for sticking with me this far. Hopefully I'll see you back for Chapter 2, and we'll see who else dies, because unfortunately a lot more people will die. I'm sorry to say. All right. Well, see you next time and take care.